In her 60s, her greatest challenge is just beyond this door. Beyond this door is everything that she ever wanted. But will she open it? Or will this be the one challenge that she cannot overcome? In a village where girls were forbidden to dream of such things, she dared to defy tradition. She wanted to ride the impossible, the Royal Enfield, the heaviest, most powerful bike she had ever seen. But girls didn't ride bikes. The village didn't approve of this. But for her, impossible was just the start of her journey at the age of 13. In secret, she begged her brother and the family servant to teach her. Day after day, she climbed on the bike. Her feet barely touched the ground. The bike wobbled under her weight, but she refused to stop. The engine remained off, but the fire within her grew stronger with each failure. One day, her grandmother collapsed, writhing in pain. Panic spread around the house like fire. No phones, no help nearby. Her elder sister stood frozen, helpless but desperate. In that moment, the girl turned towards the one thing she has been practicing for. The Royal Enfield stood outside, waiting. Without hesitation, she said, "Give me the keys." Her feet still could not touch the ground, but her elder sister climbed behind her, her feet ready to balance the weight. This wasn't practice anymore. This was life or death. They sped through the village, the bike swaying dangerously. Her hands gripped the handlebar. Her heart pounded. Could she do this? Could she reach the doctor in time? Years later, she found herself working in a care home in UK. But nothing could prepare her for what came next. One morning, the head chef was gone, called away on a medical leave. The staff was frantic, and then they turned to her. "You have to cook for 37 residents tomorrow." And she froze. She had never cooked English food before. She didn't know where to begin. The recipes were foreign, the ingredients unfamiliar. But tomorrow, 37 people were relying on her. It was not an era of YouTube dominance with high-speed internet. But she still desperately researched recipes, trying to memorize whatever she could in that one night. The clock ticked louder and louder, counting down the hours. Was it enough? Would it be enough? The next morning, she stood in the kitchen, pots boiling, pans sizzling, and pressure mounting with each passing second. The residents took their first bite. Will she pass? Will she approve of her taste?
Like poison in my veins, a slippery you instead.
Her life has been one challenge after another, each one seemingly insurmountable.
It's glorious.
And now, in her 60s, she stands beyond her greatest challenge ever. The restaurant she has always dreamt of.
For ya,
It's right there.
I give everything, I do anything.
If her past has shown us anything, it's that she will not stop until she does.
You're in my blood.
Because for her, every challenge is like another opportunity to prove that everything is possible.
It all away. Feel you like a cold rush. I give everything.
From a young girl who was told she could not ride a motorbike, but she rode it anyway.
I give everything. I do anything for you.
Your courage saved a life today. Thanks for not listening to us. We are proud of you.
And in a care home in a foreign country with no experience in English cooking. She stayed up all night, studied the recipes, and walked into the kitchen the next morning.
You did a phenomenal job in such a tricky situation. We all think you deserve a promotion.
Each time, she faced the pressure head on with no room for failure. And she delivered. This is not the story of a celebrity. This is not the story of someone born in fame and fortune. This is the story of an ordinary woman who faced extraordinary challenges and won. And if she can overcome the impossible, so can you.
I give everything, I do anything for